Yo, what's going on, guys? Hope you're having a great day. We are back with another video, and for today I got my best 3 picks for the games on Friday. I have 1 WNBA finals pick, I have 2 college football. We're going to jump into all of that in a second, but before we do so, let's make sure that we recap how yesterday went. We did hit on Christian McCaffrey's over on receiving yards. We ended up missing on Blake Corum's rushing, which is really unfortunate. He started off the game really hot in the first or second quarter. 13-yard carry, and then ended up fumbling pretty bad. They didn't count it against him, but yeah, he kind of cost the Rams a possession there, and it ended up basically getting him put in the doghouse, essentially. So that missed, and then, of course, we did miss on Puka from more than, I believe it was 95, and he got 86. So just short on Puka. Either way, we're going to look to bounce back. We have been absolutely crushing the NFL and just football in general recently. Take a look at all of these winners we have sent inside our Discord. In case you guys are not inside the Discord already, this is where we send our absolute best picks every single day. And everything you're seeing on screen now is literally from last weekend. So we're going to run it up again, hopefully inside this group. If you guys have not joined already, we're up over 716 units since we launched the group. All third-party tracked, all third-party verified via Pikkit. And if you're interested in joining, and by the way, 700 units means if you bet 10 bucks a slip, you're up over 7 grand inside this group, just at 10 bucks a slip. If you're interested in joining, you get access to all our best picks texted to you every single day, our VIP chat to talk about picks with thousands of other people. We give free access to every single person that watches my YouTube for their first 30 days. It normally costs 100 bucks a month. If you want it for completely free, all you have to do is download Underdog Fantasy or Novig with the promo code PISTONS. When you guys download either of these apps with the code PISTONS, Underdog is going to give you 100 for free after you play your first $5. So if you download Underdog, you use the code PISTONS, and you play $5, they'll put 100 in your account. They'll also hook you up with the Drake May 1-yard special, which he's obviously going to get on Sunday night. So you get a free winner, you get 100 bucks for free. On Novig, they have a similar bonus. You spend your first $5, they give you 50 for free. Both of the links are going to be down below. Take advantage if you guys have not yet. They're available in like most of the United States. Underdog is 18 or older in most places, and Novig is 21. So we're going to jump into it. And for my first play of the day, I got Chelsea Gray for higher than 13.5 points plus rebounds. And as you guys can see on screen right now, she has been crushing this line all year. If we take a look up here in the top right, we can see Phoenix. They have a really solid defense. Top 4 in points against, top 5 in rebounds against. Specifically against the guard position, though, they rank middle of the pack, down at 8th in points and 8th in rebounds. So they're a little bit weaker against guards, and then even against centers, they're pretty tough against points. But against guards, as I told you, great matchup. And you can see this clear as day. Because if we take a look at Chelsea Gray's last 4 games against Phoenix, and keep in mind, this game where she missed it on screen here, this is from 2024. So these 4 times she played them this season, she's only played them 4 times. She went for 30, 14, 18, and 15, clearing it with ease in just about every single game there. We can also see on the 2025 season, she's played in 52 total games, and she's hit this at a 65% hit rate, which you absolutely love to see. We can see over her last 20 games, she's hit it in 15 of the last 20. And keep in mind, most of these are playoff games, which is obviously amazing for us. So 75% clip over her last 20, 7 of her last 10, 3 straight in a row, 4 of her last 5. You can see 19 just the other day against the Indiana Fever. Of course, this game was down to the wire, a bit higher scoring than normal. But still, she's hitting it at such a consistent clip. We have a good matchup on defense. Head-to-head 4 times, every single time she played them this year. Other apps favoring it up. Keep in mind, guys, these are billion-dollar companies. Hard Rock, Caesars, Fanduel, Sleeper, ESPN Bet. Like, when they're favoring it up that heavily, and we're getting 13.5, it is a no-brainer in my opinion. Of course, she could easily miss. Like, there's no guarantees, but, like, I love this number. We can even see she's hit it in 8 of her last 10 at home, averaging 14.6. So Chelsea Gray is the first play of the day. And by the way, I take these on Underdog, so that is where we are taking the picks. The links are all down below. Second play of the day. Over to the BYU versus West Virginia game, and we're going to take Chase Roberts for higher than 67.5 receiving yards. This one is a little bit more difficult, but like I really like it. So what do we have going for us? Last season, Chase Roberts played in 13 total games. He hit this in 7 of them for a 54% hit rate. In his last 6 games of the season last year, he hit it in 5 of his last 6. This year starts, he has a really tough game against, I don't even know who that is, don't slander me. BYU won 69-0 though. They didn't even need to pass the ball, like, at all. And you can see, in the following games against Stanford, ECU, and Colorado, where the games were a little bit more competitive, even though BYU is one of the best teams in the country, I believe they're ranked 23 right now, you can see he went for 84, 97, and 49 yards with 7 targets, 8 targets, and 10 targets. Even in a 27-3 win, even in a 34-13 win, he's getting 7 targets. And in this game against West Virginia, they're favored by 19 points. They're going to be winning. West Virginia is going to be able to score a little bit to keep it close. Maybe not close. Keep it competitive to a degree. Meaning West Virginia, they're going to get thrown the ball on them a lot. And you can see West Virginia is giving up 210 yards a game, 211 yards a game, which is in the middle of FBS. So I like Chase Roberts. He's the best receiver on BYU. He's shown it all year. And I think he's going to get about 8 or 9 targets. It's a matter of, hey, can he get above 67? I think he can. For pick number 3, and don't mind if I'm talking a little slower than normal today. I've been recording a lot of content. If you guys don't watch my Instagram, you definitely should. Anyway, Parker Kingston, less than 20 yards on his longest reception, is going to be the final pick of the day. As you guys can see on screen here, Parker Kingston has gone below this in every single game this year so far, going for 5 yards, 6 yards, 19 yards, and 15 yards. And we can even see going back to last season in 13 total games, he only had a catch above 20 yards in 3 of those games out of 13. So I really like him to stay below 20.5 on his longest reception. We can see other apps essentially all in agreement on this one. Some other apps are even at 19.5. We can see the number in the top corner here. Got bumped earlier this morning. So I do like him to stay below this number, and that is my 3rd pick of the day. So before we go ahead and continue this video, make sure that you guys are tracking your picks every single day. This is a completely free app called Pikkit. If you download it with the code PISTONS, they'll actually pay you either $3 or $100 just for downloading the app. So I'd recommend taking advantage of that if you have not yet. And yeah, it's free, like I said. So it's really important to track your bets, see how you're doing on the day, the week, the month, the year, and Pikkit's a free app that can do that for you. So to recap, my favorite 3 plays of the day on Friday are going to be Chelsea Gray, higher than 13.5 points plus rebounds, Chase Roberts, higher than 67 receiving yards, and Parker Kingston for less than 20.5 yards on his longest reception. Also, we're going to have a massive, massive weekend coming up. We have college football Saturday, which we've been crushing this year. We have NFL Sunday, which we've also been crushing this year. There's been 4 NFL Sundays so far. We finished over 500 on 3 of those 4. We only had 1 losing NFL Sunday, which was last week. So we're going to look to bounce back, and I'm super, super excited. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe. Take advantage of the Underdog sign-up bonus. As I told you, get your $50 or $100 free on Underdog. Get your $50 free on Novig. And I will catch you guys all in the next one.